Morning. It's another loud, busy day. This whole street next to my hostel, it's getting torn up, repaved. You know, good for them. Better late than never. As you can see, my hair is getting a little bit out of hand. So today, we're getting a haircut. It's a new year, so well, I guess it's probably still the same year. So, I mean, it's still technically the same me, but I have no idea what these barbershops like. Please, for the love of everything, don't mess my stuff up. And I probably can't record the inside because I don't feel comfortable enough doing that. I'm in a foreign place, bro. So hopefully the next clip is me looking less like this. Hopefully this video doesn't have to be titled "The Worst Haircut of My Life" or something like that, because that would suck. Hey. Okay, so you know, like, good things and bad things. Like, to be honest, I probably could have left it a little bit longer on top, but it's fine. I mean, to be honest, way better than it was before, so. Bro, I don't know what it is about getting a fresh cut, but like literally, I'll just be feeling so damn good the rest of the day. Also, my eyes, holy blue. Hey, it's your first time getting a haircut in Puerto Rico. Also, like, okay, I know, like, yes, it could look better for sure. $25 haircut. Like, hello. Okay, time to admit something. So I've been here, by the time I leave, it'll be like 4 months, right? Peanut butter thing, it's almost gone. And here's the bad news. This is the second one I've bought since I've been here. Peanut butter, the greatest thing of all time. I love it so freaking much. I'm just casually recording this place that I'm walking by right now because I just want to say I came here one time and it was the worst food I had in my oh yeah, Emma's here too, by the way.
Yeah, hi.
I went there one place and it was the worst food I have ever had in my life. I am not usually want to be dramatic like this. Okay, I am very dramatic. If there's one place in my life that I've had food and it was just like unequivocally the worst, I hate superlatives. But this was the worst meal of my life. If you ever come to Puerto Rico, I don't know what it's called. Just don't go there. It's no bueno. All right, guys, here we go. Standing here awkwardly while Emma shops. This could take 5 minutes. It could take 50. Another day, another dollar. This day is pretty much coming to a close and I haven't vlogged anything. If I'm being quite honest, it's definitely been an emotionally draining day for sure. But here we are. That biggest storm cloud, bro. Not a pretty look. Like, stuff that happened today, mentally and emotionally draining. And usually that's how I end vlogs, is if something like emotional comes up or like that. Like for this vlog, 1, I haven't filmed enough, and 2, I think I'm trying to switch it up. Because this journey is also still about like trying to grow and change. Although I may not exactly have like the correct guidance and may not exactly know what I need to do to grow and change in this scenario. So instead of having that approach where I kind of just end things at the vlog on like a low note or like an emotional note or like a talking note, I'm trying to disassociate that along with like a lot of things in my life, because a lot of times in life when things like end, things come to a close, it's usually this emotional thing and it's just like it's hard. It's not one of those things that like you can truly progressively move on from. So what I'm doing is just kind of putting this in the middle, letting it not be the end of the story, but let it just be a part of the story. And now a lot of the stuff I'm saying right now might just be blah 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 nonsense. I feel bad for future David who's editing right now, because this is gonna be a situation to edit for sure. But in this mix of like stress and unknown and doubt and this, that, and the third, I came back here to the place where when I first came to Puerto Rico, it was the first beach I ever went to. Although I would definitely say it's probably like the least visually appealing beach of the ones that I've been to. It holds that sentiment is like, this is where it all started. And me being an emotion like this and feeling this kind of like pain and like being upset right now, I felt like it was a good idea to come to this beach, just kind of like disconnect a little bit. And I'm just as much as possible trying to disconnect pain and being upset with it being the end of something. So I'm here to kind of just listen, say my piece right now, because like this day is gonna be one of those days that for the vlog maybe not important, but for me as a person, I think it is gonna be important for this piece doing the vlog so I can look back and remember like emotions and a way I was feeling, and just like trying to find this new way of connecting with myself. Yes, I want to be positive and like encouraging for sure. It's gonna be highs and lows in anything. Like that's what makes this like kind of like situation hard, because like yes, I am in Puerto Rico, and yes, there's a million good things going on. It's not like, it's just like anything in life, it's not always sunshine and rainbows, but at the end of the day, there's still beauty to it. There's still beauty to everything being imperfect. And I think I just need to realize that that's okay. There's like 21 days left, 22 days left. And we need to make the most of it moving forward. No matter how bad today was, no matter how bad yesterday was for you, for me in the situation where, yeah, today was a bad day, but for people who watch at home, no matter how bad today was, no matter how bad yesterday was, no matter how bad last week was, it doesn't matter. If there's any inconvenience that comes up anytime in your life, tomorrow is a fresh start. Tomorrow is something to be excited about, something to be hopeful for. So, although I may be kind of like right now, kind of in a mood, kind of lame, kind of boring, whatever you want to call it, tomorrow, new start, a fresh start, and I will see you and all of your beautiful faces in the morning. And just to add insult to injury, my Polaroid camera acting up again. Like, look, my picture won't even come out. Top of the morning. It's a new day. New day, same camera issues. New day, new opportunity. Damn, my hair looks crazy right now. It's currently 9 in the morning. You know, nice little 8 to 1 shift today. Nothing crazy. Shout out the random girl I met in the kitchen yesterday who made this for me. Like, delicioso. She saw me eating ramen noodles again for dinner, so she's like, let me give you some healthy food. And I'm like, wow, you are the sweetest person of all time, because I just met you and you're literally just like feeding me. The amount of great humans that have just given me food here, it's actually kind of absurd, and I'm so grateful. And this stuff, I don't really know what it is. It's some kind of salad with no lettuce, obviously. But it's super delicious, and I think it's the perfect way to get the day started. They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. On today's episode of What's David Doing at the Hostel? You know, it's 15 minutes after checkout. I'm going to check the rooms to make sure they're good. And yeah, I definitely just walked down on 2 people. So that was a sight to see. It's 15 minutes after checkout. It's not my fault. I sent them a text at 8:30 in the morning. I checked the room. They should have been gone. Joke's on me. What a strange encounter. They both come downstairs and make crazy small talk with me. Like, I've never talked to these people sentence before, and they've been here for a minute. And the lady says to me, well, I'm glad that had to happen at least once in my life. Like, oh? I mean, good for you guys, I guess. Who am I to hate? Hi. Damn, I'm a free man, man. Free man, man? I don't know. Bro, what is this weather? Like, it was just so sunny. Now it's pouring rain. Bro, what? This place is bipolar, man. Yo, Wizard Harry. Alakazam Kalakaboo. Am I a wizard? Oh, ay bendito. Another day in the books. Okay, so I recorded minimal things, but like mainly because like I really couldn't record what I was doing for real. As soon as I was done, I showered and I got ready. The girl that I referred to earlier who made me that food and got me that stuff, her and I went to one of the local boys and girls clubs to volunteer. And just let me say, after a day like yesterday, which was like emotionally, like it was kind of like a super like low and it was kind of drawn, today could not have been more of like the opposite. Like today was just such a high and like such like a great feeling afterwards. Like I do have a couple clips to include. The first one, this girl bought pizza for all of the kids. Like first, like she told me, she's like, hey, I'm just buying food for this one person, ha ha ha, they want food. Next thing I know, there's 10 Pizza Hut pizzas and 48 breadsticks coming in. Like, that's more than just a little bit of food, buddy. I'm gonna insert a clip here from that. Look at all this pizza, bro. What? And then later, I was playing 2K with one of the kids. Look at this clip I'm about to show you right now. Why in the world is he fouling right there, first off? Hi. And I guess he just wanted the buzzer beater because I didn't know this till later. He was playing on rookie. If you know anything about 2K, it's much easier to make shots when it's on rookie, okay? If you don't know anything, just don't even worry about it. I won. It's all that matters. But let me tell you something. This dude sitting there, we're playing like FIFA or whatever it is, right? And we're just playing. I don't understand. Like, obviously, I'm in Puerto Rico. All these kids, they speak Spanish. They don't have really a need to speak English for real. And this kid, he looks over to his friend and says something gringo, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I look at him, I'm like, I know what a gringo is. Like, hello. You can say I was insulted by a 15-year-old today. That was something that happened. But all of that bull junk aside, there is no feeling that I felt when I go volunteer and like spend time with these kids, especially here. Like, yes, I've played with little kids before, and like it gives me this sense of like feeling grounded, and this sense of like life is just life is just much more minuscule when you're like around kids and like kind of dealing with stuff with kids. But coming here and volunteering with these kids, it's just a completely different sense of making me feel like how just like small my piece is in this like entire thing, like with the world. Like, it just makes me feel so grounded, unlike I've ever felt before. It's obviously like Puerto Rico, like some people think of it like, yeah, this like beautiful island like this, and it is a very beautiful island. But also like the reality is there's a lot of places even in San Juan that like aren't necessarily the safest and the best and the coolest. You can even see like just like based on like some of these kids, like you can see the kids that are kind of really just like going through it and maybe aren't really on the best path, and you can see the kids that are like athletes, and you can see the kids that are just super like school's important to them. Like, you can see just like so many different these like groups really just be like kind of in front of you in just a completely different lens than I'm used to. The most beautiful thing about it, and I think this is why I feel much more grounded, and it's a different kind of connection here, the language barrier. Because no matter what, we may not be able to communicate and have like a normal sentence back and forth. Some of them know very little broken English, I know very little Spanish. And the most beautiful thing about it through it all, that through like games, through smiles, through sport, through all these simple little things that a lot of people don't give like much to, it brought us together and made us connected and made us just like enjoy this span of 4 hours that just went by in the blink of an eye. In the day-to-day, which is so important, is like this simple fact to communicate, like that was completely stripped away, and being able to have so much fun and have a good time and to laugh and to smile and to like at the end of the day be like upset that you're leaving. It's just something completely different, and it's just a feeling that I've never felt before. Like I've felt like bits and pieces of this before, but I think it was until the point where like the language barrier became a thing where it like truly made me realize just like how beautiful and special it is that we can connect on like these things. And it's just a feeling of like love and like appreciation unlike anything that I've been able to feel from anyone before. Not being able to communicate with words and still having such a genuinely good time. Bro, when I got back, I literally couldn't stop smiling. Like the joy I felt like in my heart, like it was like just such a great time. It's just like life just was so simple for that 4 hours. After that happens, those kids are going back to, I can't even imagine what. And I'm going back to my kind of normal routine in life, and man, it just puts so much in perspective. It just makes me so grateful for life, bro. And life can just be so simple sometimes, and we just get so blinded by a lot of these things that we should just be appreciating so much more than we do. And this was such a perfect way to end this vlog, because it started good moods, good times. Yesterday turned out to be kind of this like dip, and this fall emotionally just like wasn't all there, and then it was just like this search of like, okay, like I kind of feel very defeated right now, like I don't know what's next. And to have something like this happen today, start the day working, nothing too spectacular. The second I get done, it's pouring rain. And then to go and do something like this, and to just feel so much gratitude and feel like it was just all so worth it, just such a beautiful culmination. Aesthetically, this may not be the most like entertaining and interesting vlog to watch, but bigger picture, the rise and fall of like the past couple of days is just like, it's poetic justice to me, and it is so much what I want to encapsulate for myself, especially like because I'm making these videos just to look back on in the future, and just to be able to see these ebbs and flows of life are so normal. No matter how low it gets, it may not be as simple sometimes as the next day being that high like it was for me. But no matter how low it gets, like there's always gonna be that thing that's that kind of that pick me up and that changer. It's like, if you were just opening your mind to it, I find a lot of meaning in literally every single little thing. Like I'll find meaning in a leaf that's rolling across the street. Like I don't know what it is about me, but But I think it's a beautiful delusion to have in the same sense. It's to find so much meaning in things that are just so, maybe even what some people just say is random, but to find meaning and give meaning to things makes life just so much more purposeful. Today was a good day. And that is gonna do it for this episode. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and comment down below. And of course, subscribe if you are new. And until next time, I'm David, and I'm out. Peace.